very much. Welcome to my Hapkido training video, Volume 5, which includes International Hapkido Federation requirements for achieving your blue belt. The techniques presented on this tape will include kicks, throws, and defense against common holds. Now, carefully follow along as my chief instructors, and I personally teach you these important requirements. I wish you great success in your training. Now, I would like to introduce my chief instructors, who has been trained with me for the last 21 years. They are all 5th-degree black belt. On my right-hand side, Eric Frisky. Next, Danny Cruz. Next, Mark Gannon. Well, this time, if people more than one, with one leg to here, 1, 2, without dropping here, 1, 2, 1, 2.
This first combination kick is directly from the movie Billy Jack, where you see Master Han take out 2 assailants. Watch carefully. Execute a front kick to the front, and without putting your foot down, go to the side kick.
1, 2.
This technique is used against 2 attackers.
1, 2.
Now watch it on the target mitts. You can see the force generated with this technique. Front kick solar plexus, side kick to the head or body. It's very important that you retract the front kick immediately to retain your balance, then execute the side kick.
Well, this time use both legs to front and step across, and then side kicks. So From here, one, and step across, side,
Now this combination is a variation of the first one.
side.
Again, executing the front kick, your target would be the solar plexus,
Front kick,
but this time set the foot down, cross over, execute the side kick. The momentum of the two kicks after the front kick and the cross step generates tremendous power as you side kick.
one, and step across,
That extra step enables you to drive through your opponent.
one, and step across.
This technique is used against two assailants. Now watch carefully as it's executed at full power and speed. Front kick, set down crossover, drive through, side kick. The combination is continuous, 1, 2. Don't hesitate between kicks. Front kick, side kick.
This time, more than one, like a three angle with both kicks. From front and step across, and then step across, like this. From here,
Now in this scenario, you're surrounded by 3 assailants.
and three,
Now you can see the advantage of Hapkido techniques.
one, two,
Front kick, side kick, again side kick to the third assailant.
one, two.
The versatility of Hapkido in action. Take out the front opponent, set down, driving side kick, cross back, side kick to the ribs. All within a split second.
One, two,
Watch again carefully.
and three.
Full power. Start with the front kick to the front opponent, set down, notice the crossover, executes the side kick, crosses back, another side kick. He maintains excellent balance throughout the kicking techniques.
But this time, front and one behind me, with the one foot here and then here. From one, two.
Now in this situation, it could be very dangerous in a street fight. But because of your kicking versatility, you can take out both opponents. One is in front, one is directly behind. Without putting your foot down, take out the front attacker with the front kick to the solar plexus and a back kick to the solar plexus of the rear assailant.
One, two.
Front kick, back kick. All without putting the foot down.
But this time, with both legs. One, and step back, side kicks. Step back, one, side kicks.
You are executing the same combination, but you're adding the step as you drive the back kick into your opponent. The short stepping technique adds tremendous force to the kick. You must be versatile. You must be able to kick without putting your foot down and also kick and do the cross step. Look at the added power the cross step adds to the back kick.
But this time, half span and back kick to opponent. Turn here to here.
The spinning back kick
Half
is a
spin.
very deceptive kick. As you begin to turn, it confuses your opponent and at the same time is adding tremendous power to your kick. It's kind of like a faking movement. Watch carefully. Spin your body quickly in a whirlwind movement, adding tremendous force to the kick.
We are going to show you 8 basic throws. First, basic shoulder throws.
This first throwing technique is an over-the-shoulder throw, very basic. Grabbing your opponent's lapel and arm, stepping in with your right foot, throwing him over your hip. Getting deep underneath for leverage. Watch carefully. Build momentum. Draw your right foot back, step in, twist. Keep your right arm tucked in tight. Execute the throw by pushing your hip up and pulling him forward. An excellent self-defense technique. Watch again carefully. Stepping in, quick turn, lift, throw.
Well, next one will be reverse hip throws. Slow motion first.
The technique involved with this throw is to step in with your right arm, grab him around the waist, and throw over the hip. Watch again carefully. Reverse his wrist hold, step in, grab from around the back, execute a hip movement, and throw. Notice the wrist grab, it's reversed. You grab your assailant, stepping in deep, holding him around the back, and flipping over the hip. Watch again from another angle. When you're grabbed, don't panic. Reverse the grip, step in, control your opponent, and throw.
Well, this time, shoulder throw. It's in case someone grab your wrist and shoulder throw over. Slow motion.
Step in, secure the arm, and throw over the shoulder. This is a very high throw. Watch again. Stepping in and over. You use the assailant's attack to your advantage. He holds on, reach underneath, grab near the tricep, and throw. You must step in deep, get on the inside to create the leverage for the throw.
Well, this time, basic hip throws, slow motion first.
Now step to the outside, reverse your hip, and throw. Watch again carefully. Bring your right foot in quickly, tuck under with your left hip, and throw. The trick here is to control the grabbing hand as you reverse your grip. You don't want to lose his wrist as you switch hands. Watch carefully.
Next will be pass underarm throws, slow motion.
This introduces you to your first wrist throw. Watch carefully as you pass under. And again.
Go.
Control your opponent's right hand, reversing the wrist, grabbing the wrist with both hands, completing the throw. You must not hesitate as you begin your movement. It's continuous. Turn under, flow, complete the throw. Step in with the right, reverse your stance, flip him over the top.
Go. This will be arm lock shoulder throw, slow motion first.
This is a dangerous technique that must be exercised with caution. Watch carefully. As you step in underneath your opponent's arm, you're actually throwing him with a locked elbow, which can cause excruciating pain and damage. As he grabs your left wrist, step in with your right, reverse the grip, and throw him over the left shoulder. Notice the manipulation of his right arm. As you step in, you turn it so the palm is up to the ceiling. Drive your hip up and throw him over the shoulder.
This time we're going to show you step behind, arm lock, shoulder throw.
Now step to the outside, underneath, and throw your opponent over your back. Watch carefully again. He grabs your left arm, you reverse the grip, step underneath, throw to the side, over your back. You must maintain a strong horse-type stance during this technique.
This time step behind, elbow strike to throw backward. Slow motion.
This is an excellent technique that requires little strength. It is a technique of all leverage. Watch carefully. He steps behind the opponent, using his left leg as a bridge to throw him over. The throw is executed by driving your elbow into your opponent's solar plexus. Step behind with the right, elbow comes around, striking, knocking the wind out of the assailant as you drive him to the ground.
We are going to show you defense against common holds. Start from sleeves. Just grab here.
As the assailant grabs your left hand, watch carefully. Reverse the grip, grab his wrist, step forward with your left. Execute a palm heel under the jaw and kick his leg out with your right. The sweep and strike are executed at the same time. Watch. This creates the momentum and leverage to throw him to the ground. Sweep the leg from underneath. Always control his arm. Reverse the grip, step in quickly, strike the jaw, and sweep.
This time, bend his wrist in a circle. So against his joint.
Now watch again closely. As he grabs, reverse his grip, bring your right arm around. With your left hand, push down hard, creating the leverage against his wrist. It's a quick, simple move that will render your opponent defenseless. Very, very painful, as you can see. Circular movement, coming around with your right hand open. Bring your right foot around, create a strong, wide stance, and push hard on his hand. Once executed, your opponent is defenseless, and you can hold him there forever until the police come or he gives up completely.
This time, grab his hand from underneath, and then against his joint, circle around. It's really hurt the wrist here.
The reverse wrist hold is executed by reversing the grip, coming underneath with your hand open. Keep his hand secure with your left hand. Watch carefully. Immediately grab with your left hand, controlling his arm. With a circular movement, come underneath with your right. Now you have the leverage to throw. He won't resist or his arm will be broken. Move quickly. Follow along with Master Han. Practice with the video. Imagine the assailant. Step in, create the leverage, reverse the grip, execute the throw.
Well, this time, if he grab my middle arm, go ahead, lock into my elbow joint here, then turn against his joint.
Now follow along with Grandmaster Han as you add this important technique to your self-defense library. As he grabs your arm, secure his hand with your left hand. This enables you to control your opponent and set him up for the technique. Now come around with your right arm open, push down on his wrist, create the leverage. This creates the pain. The opponent is under your control. All the pain is directed into the wrist. As you execute the technique, step forward with your right foot, creating a strong stance which will give you stronger control and leverage.
Action! If someone grab behind their elbow like so, and grab from underneath, press them down, and then bring my arm around here to against his joint.
Watch again carefully. As he grabs, reverse your right hand, come around with your hand open, come underneath the forearm, hold his wrist with your left hand, and apply pressure. As you can see, the circular movements are always coming into play. These enable you to get into the joint areas and to set the man up, to turn the wrist upward where the most pain will be applied. You could never do this with straight linear movements of just pulling away. It's the circular movements of Hapkido that set your opponent up for the techniques.
Well, someone grab your shoulder like so. Grab it and pull your shoulder lock into your shoulder, then against his joint.
With your left arm, grab his hand, control the opponent, always controlling the opponent. Simply turn your stance, applying pressure down against the wrist. Notice the simplicity of this movement, yet so effective. Press his hand into your body, use your shoulder, step forward, create the leverage, pushing down. Again, at real speed. This entire technique is done with one hand. Let's say you're walking down the street, you have a briefcase in the other hand, you can't really use it that quickly, so you react with one hand. Hold his grip tightly to your shoulder, step forward, create the leverage, create the pain, and escape the attack.
Ice! If someone grab his shoulder again, this time I'm going to lock his elbow. Grab with both hands and Bring my elbow over and pull down against his joints.
Watch carefully. Secure the hand with both arms this time. Step around with your right foot, bringing your right arm over, creating the leverage on the wrist and elbow. This is an excellent overhead view of the technique. Follow along with Grandmaster Han, again, securing the gripping hand. As you step in, twist his palm upward, applying pressure on the elbow and wrist. Very, very painful technique, as you can see.
Someone grab your collar like so. I grab his hand and against his elbows.
This is virtually the same technique, except this time he grabs the inside lapel instead of your shoulder. Step in, secure the arm again. Create the leverage by coming over with your right arm over his left arm. Hold the hand securely. Bring the right arm over and push down. Again, at realistic speed. Be explosive in your movements. Don't hesitate. Once you commit, don't stop. If you hesitate, his other arm could come around and strike you in the face.
Okay, this time someone grab sideways like so. Grab his hand, armbar against his elbow.
As he grabs your lapel in a reverse hold, hold his wrist from underneath, and as you do, open your right hand, apply pressure to the elbow as you step forward. You have a combination wrist lock, elbow lock. Come underneath, step forward. This will turn his hand upward if he grabs in the reverse grip, and come down with your right hand open on his left elbow. As you can see, the momentum and turning of his arm throws him directly to the ground. His position is awkward, and he is unable to strike out with either hand or foot. An excellent controlling technique.
Someone grab behind your neck, lock his hand, grab his elbow, and pull straight down and knee to the face.
As he grabs the collar, take both hands, grab the elbow and turn the arm around, bringing his head down. Drive your knee straight up into the face area. Notice how Grandmaster Han turns his face to the right to create leverage as he applies the elbow hold. He makes a circular motion to the left. This brings the opponent down as he applies pressure to the elbow. From that position, he strikes with the knee. Now follow along and try to react as Master Han does. There is no hesitation in a life or death situation. As he grabs the collar, quickly reacts. The knee is there. It's all one motion.
Now same position, strike, and then go underneath, arm bar.
Another collar escape as he grabs the collar. Step low, punch into the rib cage, solar plexus, come underneath, control the arm into an arm bar. Watch carefully. Grandmaster Han drops low. As he does, he strikes the chest, reverses the grip, takes the opponent down with pressure to the elbow and wrist. By coming underneath, he breaks the grip on his collar. The punch is very distracting, creates pain, it causes the grip to loosen, and Grandmaster Han applies the armbar.
I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and remember, in order to perfect each technique, you must practice every day. Hapkido techniques are extremely lethal, so you must exercise extreme caution and control when training with your partner. And always remember, your Hapkido skills are never to be misused and are only to be applied in a self-defense situation when there is absolutely no other means of escape. I wish you great success in your training and look forward to seeing you on the next tape. Thank you.